Okay, I was asked by a couple people, since I made the Joe Mixon out of bounds hit, to compare that to the Mahomes out of bounds hit. And not only am I going to do that, I'm also going to show you how in the Super Bowl the Chiefs played a very similar play with Jalen Hurts, very differently from the Bengals, and did not get any penalties called. And it was in a position where I think the Chiefs could have lit up Jalen Hurts and not got a penalty called, and even risked sending that message to Jalen that if you're going to run it, we're going to hit you. But they still didn't, even though it was an opportunity where they could have. And then Cincinnati, where it was absolutely can't make a mistake, they still made it. So this is on NFL Plus, so the playback isn't as good as on YouTube. I'm sorry, I couldn't find a good video on YouTube with all the angles. So you might get some gray box here on this playback button. So
favors that, but you still got a chance to clock.
Remember, 4th down, 16 seconds left on the clock, 3rd and 4. You have to get to the 32-yard line for field goal range. And so Mahomes is going to scramble here.
Take the shot down. Here's Mahomes rolling out on 3rd and 4. He's going to.
You'll notice 94, the hero from the week before, he wasn't able to get wide enough to force Mahomes out this early on. Sorry, my phone. Just being dumb. So you'll notice 94 here, the hero from the week before, didn't get wide enough to force Mahomes out of bounds before the 1st down. That's fine. You can even give up the 1st down here because the Chiefs are out of timeouts. So if you give up this 1st down here and he gets out of bounds, you're still not in field goal range. You're still like 8 yards out of field goal range or something like this. Or longer. You're 11 yards to 32, and that's the 42.
Go.
So you'll notice right here, Mahomes takes his 1st step out of bounds, and then his 2nd step out of bounds, Osai has his forearm on Mahomes' back. That's fine. If he had ridden that out and started to roll off, that's a no call. And you'll see in other games, if you start paying attention to these out of bounds situations, well, sometimes these defenders will kind of dive off to the side or dive off in front. Now, he wouldn't want to make the play in front because another key aspect of this play is this other defender has Mahomes squared up. If Mahomes tries to do like that Tennessee game a couple years ago where he fakes going out of bounds and comes back in, this guy should be ready for that and can light him up, right? And Mahomes also, you want to go out of bounds because you don't have timeouts. You want to get that field goal off. So Mahomes here is 2 steps out of bounds. Let's slow down the playback speed as much as we can. And again, sorry for this playback button being in the way here, but that's NFL.com for you. And you'll see a hand extension almost twice. You see he pushes with the left, and then he pushes again with the right. Right here, you can see his hand is just starting to extend, and it fully extends right here. That's his arm, full extension. And we'll watch the shot from behind where this is very obvious. So you'll see Mahomes 1 foot out of bounds.
Hit out of bounds.
2 foot out of bounds. He has his forearm on him. That's fine. I don't think you're going to get any problems with that technique. And as soon as he fully extends, he loads up, and boom, that shove right there. That shove right there. And Mahomes sells this, I think. I think Mahomes was also slowing up and kind of jogging and not expecting to take that hit. So, but I also think that he kind of sold this a little bit too. So that's the moment where Osai makes the fatal mistake, okay? So let's compare that. Let's jump to the Super Bowl. And let's watch Chiefs Eagles here. And it's the 1st quarter. All right. So, completely contrasting the Bengals situation. The Chiefs, it's the 1st drive of the Super Bowl. 2nd and 10. 13 minutes left. If you light Jalen Hurts up here and get this penalty, it's still not really a game changer, right? We'll go ahead and speed this back up for this first time.
4-man rush. Hurts looking for a...
Now you notice as he turns the corner here, he's going to try to stay in bounds, okay? And unlike in the Bengals play where the defensive player is coming and squaring up from the front and the side, it's from the front and the rear. And 38 gives a little shove out of bounds here with his feet still in bounds. Watch this. His left foot is still in bounds right there while he's getting the shove. This defensive player right now, I believe, has every right to light Jalen Hurts up if he wanted to. But you can see he's woeing up. He's on the brakes. And he tries to peel back, and you can see he's like trying to hold up, and he stops short, right? And that allows Hurts.
4-man rush. Hurts looking.
That allows Hurts a clean release out of bounds, no problem, no risk of penalty, no risk of, heaven forbid, injuring Hurts early in the game and stopping one of the all-time great Super Bowls, right? So let's see, slow motion. He gets pushed out of bounds. He still has no foot out until right there. That's till right here. That's his first step out of bounds. He's still not that far out of bounds compared to where Mahomes was. Where Osai kept chasing, if 25 kept coming at full speed, I think that's 25, he could have laid Hurts out. Absolutely laid him out. But he didn't do that. That's just a small example from someone who's a casual football fan to kind of show you guys the difference between a well-coached, well-disciplined team and Osai, probably the better player out of all of those, just getting ahead of himself, not being as disciplined, not understanding the moment as well, and at the crucial moment in the game, making the wrong decision. It sucks for him. I hope he's back next year. He's a good player. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good one.